What's up? So, Psycho here. I told Cruz I would make a food making video. Where the freak did I put my vape? Haha! I'm back. So, right. So what we've got here is some steaks, some red wine. I'm actually going to start the saute right now. Well, not the saute, but the soaking. So first thing we do is make sure we got a clean bowl. I'm going to soak them in some red wine and some spices. So you pour a little red wine in first, just enough to cover the bottom of the bowl. You then turn around and take, that's not what I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm stressed right now. No seasoned meat tenderizer, I just got the store brand. Put it in the bottom. And then take your first piece of meat. That red wine is strong. Dip it in there. Pour some meat tenderizer on it. Little garlic salt. Now I don't do measurements like I'm supposed to. Fuck that. And a little, this is rub sage. I typically do ground sage, but rub sage works just fine. Sprinkle a little bit of that on there. Then your goal is to pour the red wine in on top of it. At this point, I'm just going to finish off my bottle of red wine. So that way it'll cover both sides of that steak. And there'll be enough left in the bowl to start one side of the other. So, oops, knocked off my hospital tag. Oopsies. Anyway, so a little bit more meat tenderizer in since I've got 3 steaks. Fuck, I'm not even on camera. So I just covered the meat in some meat tenderizer. I like my steaks tender. A little bit more rub sage in it. And a tad bit more garlic salt. Now, if I'm going to cook a steak regularly, I typically do beer, like Budweiser, Bud Light, or the Rise Guys Morning P1 Riser. And I don't even think I'd call that a beer. Typically Budweiser is what I do. So now we wait. You give this about 10-15 minutes. And then you flip the top steaks over in it. You throw them in a pan. But I'm actually about to saute some mushrooms instead. So I'm about to throw the mushrooms in the vegetable oil once I get it heating up. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm actually going to bring you over here with me. That is not heavy enough to hold my damn device. Okay. Move that out of camera view. So, usually works better with butter, but you want to turn it on to a medium heat. Start off. It's fucking raining outside. But, yeah. I'll turn this on so I have a bit more light, because I'm always in the dark. I would drink, but I've got shit to do. Possibly. Hopefully not. Hopefully all goes well. So now we just sit and wait for a bit. And once that heats up, I will cut back in. Okay, we are back. So you don't want the grease too high. I've got slices of mushrooms here. Woohoo! Because yeah, bubble up on your ass. There we go. I didn't. You could have told me there was a light glare. So typically you want a lid, but is this gonna mess with the audio? Ah, fuck me, sideways with a toaster strudel on a fucking Saturday morning. Damn, man, I still didn't have a big enough pan. I'll clean the stove after. Cooking with Psycho, what could go wrong? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Stay in school, kids, otherwise you end up like me. Well, I stayed in school, I graduated college. Is this gonna mess with the audio? Is this messing with the audio? I don't fucking know. I'll figure it out in editing. Thanks. Maybe. I don't fucking know. So the goal for this is you actually want spices and stuff to go with it. Okay, my Netflix is still paused. Typically what I put in there is garlic, salt, and sage. It gives it a little bit of tang. So you can't see... You can halfway see the pan. You just kind of want to dust it. You don't want to put too much with each. Unless you like it that way. Are you going to mess with the audio? Alright, so essentially you just dust it. I got cinnamon rolls here. No touching. I dust it with it. If I use butter, it's usually a little softer, a little sweeter. But I'm tired. I've been up all night and barely slept these past couple of days. So, just after a few minutes, flip them. Flip the shrooms, my dude. Oh, shit, ow. Case of extreme bubbling, turn heat down. I'm tired. Fuck your rules. So they say don't have the pan handle where you can hit it. But they didn't account for a Psycho to cook. So we literally just saute the mushrooms for a bit, let it bubble up, let them turn a nice deep dark brown. And we go from there. Now, this is redneck cookie. Haha. My keys were in my pocket. Un momento. Fire is so delightful. And since we have no place to go, it snowed. I'm back. Alright, now, since my keys are in there, and I don't have to worry about anything in my pocket, I can officially put my hand back in my pocket. Now, these smell amazing. The point of cooking is to not eat what you're cooking before the main course is done. Because fuck, it takes a lot. So yeah, this is redneck cooking, redneck psycho cooking. Cooking for one. Technically, I'm cooking for three, but well, fuck you too. So you don't want to keep mushrooms too long, because after so long they become poisonous in the fridge. And you don't want to get the mushrooms that make you think there's a dragon guarding the fridge. I swear to drunk officer, I'm not God. Hold up, I can do that again. Fuck. It's been a long couple days, alright. Caught me some fucking slack. I mean, I could just cut this part out. But fuck it, you want entertainment, right? I think? I don't fucking know. I think you want to be educated. I'm not real educating. Did I grab the right type of mushroom? Mushrooms. Fuck, that was hot, but that was good. Fuck. Ah, fuck. Where are you going? Where are you going? Ah. Fuck, that's hot. But it's good. So, point of cooking though is you want the best out of your meals. Now, you want them to be slightly browned on both sides. If you can't get them slightly brown on both sides, make them a little darker on one. That way it cooks all the way through. If you have a lid for your pan, it typically cooks a lot faster. So you want to do a little lower heat if you do that. Especially depending on the size of your pan and how much you have in here. I typically use a smaller pan. But I also don't really mind, because I'm just killing time at this point. what I do is I get mine to a light brown, as you can see here. Oh! I found out how to work the flash. So they go from looking like this, focus you bastard, like that, to that. See, now I'm going to fix this whole thing for this. Bow. Oh my fuck, the camera's not, angles up. I don't do cooking videos typically. I don't know how to do a vlog. What am I doing with my life? So, you just make sure they're nice and brown. Now here, we like a little extra grease with ours, but you can strain the grease out of them by using a slotted spatula if you want. I just kind of hang mine off the side of the grease for a second and let it drain against the wall of the pan. Making sure not to melt the bowl. Push it down! So that's a little too crispy, but I like crispy. So you typically want bigger chunks though. That way you can fully get everything. Now I'm going to exchange my ingredients out for a second to ground sage. The reason I do this is it's a little bit of finer concentrate. I can get more in there. And so each time you put in a new batch, you want to give it a nice little coat again because most of it's on the older one. Give this a second to cook. Ouch. That grease is hot. Okay, so I forgot to say what I was doing a second ago. I'm actually going to finish cooking these. I've already flipped the steaks. I had stopped the video for a second. Making sure everything was good. And flipped the steaks already. So you can usually pound them if you want. I don't like to pound mine because I do like mine a little tough and not too soft. Unless I have company over, and then I will actually fix this steaks properly. But you can take the little mallet thing and just hammer the steaks on like a cutting board, then soak them. That's what the best way to do it at times. But it's up to you. So it's entirely your choice to how you want to go about it. I wasn't fully prepared to make the cooking video because I was going to wait till everybody was here to do it. but I figured, screw it, I'm cooking. Why not? Now, the spicy content videos, like with hot sauces, I will make that when everybody comes over. Probably add a little spice to this. So in this case, you can add the hot sauce, a couple drops of it, to the marinade sauce. Or you can wait till right before you put the steaks in and kind of put a little bit on the steak and kind of rub it in. And that way you can cook it with a little twang to it. Tang, twang, spice. You get what I'm saying. You can do it that way. That's not fully in there. Spicy. It's up to you. I did turn the heat up a little bit on this so I could cook this a bit faster to get the steak strong. Because again, I'm barely running on sleep. Perfectly fine. I'm used to that by now. Been doing it since 2015. I got worse in 2017. So about halfway through 2018. But really bad for a bit there. But I'm stubborn. Mushroom down. Now, mind you, the grease and the pan is really hot. So that's okay. Ow. Still not bacon grease, so no worries there. Yeah. So everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Got a little twang in my cup. That burns. Ow. Anywho, I'll be back in just a second. Now, with a non-stick pan, you don't want to pierce the meat. You want to move your beer. In my case, Guinness. I'll move that off the eye so it cools down. Make sure the stove's off. Clean up in a minute. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I do love mushrooms. So, thank Texas Roadhouse. I've started learning to cook a bit better. So, the steaks are done. I don't fix me a full meal. But this should be your finished course. Now, a steak knife. Yeah, do. Cool. Again, I cooked it on medium heat. And the steak is tender as can be. Oui, oui. So, the wine definitely does add a different flavor to it. But it's not a bad flavor. So, technically, I think it made it juicier than what I usually do. Wine and Guinness does not go together. Note to self. Anyway, that is cooking with Psycho. Oh my fuck, my phone is falling. That's cooking with Psycho. No addresses. Let me some mushroom. So I coated it and the rest of the mushroom. Now, if you like yours with a little cheese and mushroom, kind of like the roadkill at Texas Roadhouse, before you take it out, you put some cheese, you put the mushrooms on top of the steak, make sure it don't fall off, and then you set cheese down on top of it, put the lid on, and it'll melt the cheese around it. Don't want to do it long because then the cheese will melt onto the pan and you won't have much on the steak, and then it'll burn, and yeah. So, I'm going to eat this and go from there. Netflix is calling my name. Excuse me. I'm going to edit this in a little while. I'll probably take my laptop with me and edit it. Usually there's more content and laugh half funny moments in these. But Gator's not here. Asian's not here. Sky's not here. So we ain't got the lumberjack, we ain't got the Asian, and we ain't got the little mouse. Chihuahua. And then my other friends, Carrie and Lucia, they aren't here. They love to cook. Well, Carrie loves to cook. Lucia's a good cook too. They're both good cooks. I'll have to get them to... I have to talk to them, see if they want to make a cooking video. But yeah, I'm gonna clean up my mess and enjoy my food because right now it's hot. I like hot. I like mushrooms. It's good, got a problem. I'm gonna get the mushrooms. Good. Now, cheers, you fucking crazy bastards. Whew. That's a weird combination. I also think I've had this in the fridge for way too fucking long. Is there like a fucking date on this bottle? When not to drink it before it gets too strong? Fuck it. Booze is booze. So yeah, see y'all in the next video, I guess. Fuck it if this goes well. If you do try the recipe, please let me know. Most of you that watch these have my Snapchat, got my Facebook, you got me on Discord. Just reach out to me, even if it's on Twitch one day. Pop in, tell me what you think. I really do enjoy these. And if y'all enjoy learning how to cook the recipes I do, then I'll be more than happy to make more of them. So, please let me know. Please give me feedback. I'm going crazy. I've already gone crazy. That's long gone. There we go. Now my pale self won't blind you. You could have told me. You should have told me. You should. No arguing. You should have told me. So, Psycho out.